Good evening all. That was pretty well timed. Thank goodness for that. We just got our live stream in just before this race starts, a couple of seconds before. We are all good to go. Welcome along to Affinity Racing. Welcome to a new week of daily races. Let's get this start underway. Group 2 returns to the Gran Turismo 7 daily races. I'm excited about this one, but I'm also a little bit nervous. Cuscus goes immediately quite defensive. I did do a little race before we came online, and carnage was about the only word that I could use to describe it, at least in the first lap. It did start to settle back down once everybody had kind of got into position. But this is going to be a really, really good set of daily races, I think. If I can stay on the back of Cuscus here behind us, or Coos, I don't know how it's pronounced, but we're going to do our best. I very much expect he's going to pull away. We're starting P2. We've got an okay time, I would say. I was always going to lose that position. Ah, man. I'm going to try and hang it on the inside, though. Oh, he's going to go around. I had to brake way too early there to hold on to that one. James, how we doing? Dory, how we doing? Hope we're all well, guys. Hope we're all well. Oh, almost. I had a fairly decent quali time round here, but I seem to be messing it up in the race. We're still on the podium, though, as it stands. I don't think we can complain about that. We're going to be in the slipstream here of P2. We're still only 1.2, 1.3, call that, from the lead. Car of choice is the NSX. Difficult to follow around here, however. Really, really difficult to follow. And therefore difficult to overtake as well. I'm hoping that I can get my quali time down. We're at a very low 35 at the moment. If I can get that down to the 34s, I'd be very happy. Let's not outbrake yet, for starters. Oh my word. So we got a fairly decent set, I would say, of daily races. Last few weeks have all been fairly good combos. We're over at Alsace for daily race B. Don't know how much time we'll spend on that. Cuscus gone wide. This is our chance here. We're right on the back of them. We got ourselves a good run. Exit out turn 1 here. Slipstream them all the way down. Come on. This could start going well. As always, or as seemingly the past few streams, we've got plenty of comments on YouTube, and yet Streamlabs isn't showing me them. Let me catch up on those comments in just a second. I was going to say let me do it on this straight, but let's not, because... Oh, there we go. Just as I say that, Streamlabs then pops a load of comments on my screen all at the same time. So, right, appreciate everybody tuning in, and appreciate everybody commenting. I promise I have not been being rude, although as you can see, you'd be understood for... or I think I can be understood for being a little bit preoccupied. But we'll try and catch a load of those comments in just a second. I think Streamlabs was, yeah, it was just taking its sweet time to show me them. But anyways, right. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, he's dropped off there. He's dropped off. Problem being is that we've dropped off now from these guys. We're now 2 seconds from the lead. Oh, that's tricky, that. Come on. You can be flat through there in third, you know, you can, but I just Don't want to be making any mistakes, but I do really, really need to start catching up. Go, 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 go. Oh, I've just realised they've switched places. Oh, Cuscus must have made a bigger mistake. They've switched places. I had not even noticed that. Stu, how are we doing? Bob, how are we doing? Let me catch all those comments in. Probably the end of the race. I'm so sorry. When we go into the pits, that's when. Couple of laps time. Let me catch. Say hello to everybody who's in chat already. Appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Because almost gone there. He almost went there. We're about to find out how difficult it is to follow so closely around here. Within half a second now. Conscious of spinning this car around, getting down on the power a little bit too early, because that was the mistakes which cost me in a race. Just before I came online, I jumped on. I started P2, and I unfortunately got rammed. Well, tapped quite aggressively, or quite a bit. Not aggressively, I don't think it was intentional, but I got tapped anyways into turn 1. So we lost the leader straight away. He was absolutely rapid, like literally a second or so a lap quicker, just consistently. But I cost myself the P2, as you can probably guess. You probably could have predicted that I was about to say that. I cost myself the P2 by spinning actually on this corner, just coming onto the pit straight. Trying to be a little bit too greedy on the throttle. Come on. Come on. So difficult to follow and close around here. I mean, particularly when the guy in front is actually quicker than you, that is a problem. That does make it a little bit trickier. Craig, how we doing? John, how we doing? I'm just clocking the comments that are right at the bottom, but there's a load in the middle that I've missed. I apologise. I will get to them all eventually. Woo! So I think lap 7 is where we're going to go into the pits. Magic. That was alright, that was alright. He's gone deep into that one there. Just going to about cancel out because it means he's able to just push a little bit more heading onto that straight. I feel like we're closing. This is the problem. You can only get so close, and then the dirty air just sort of takes over your race at that point. Oh, into the pits he goes. Okay, interesting. As does the race leader. No, there's... Couscous was on medium tyres. He was on medium tyres. We couldn't even close to him. And we were on the softs. No! Well, he's won that race then, hasn't he? Congrats to him. Nicely done, mate. Oh, that's frustrating. That is really frustrating. Now, this could potentially end up being... Everyone seems to have gone into the pits this lap. Or maybe he's pushed a little bit too much in the... Been in the dirty air a little bit more in this race. I was able to pit lap 8 before I came online. I did it in the race before I came online. Ooh. So maybe it's the dirty air has just done my tyres in a little bit more. Right, onto the mediums. Do not refuel. Right, I'll quickly catch comments. So sorry. I can't even read them. Vicar, how we doing? Reese, how we doing? John, how we doing? I think I already said hello to John. James, how we doing? That was about as well as I did. I tell you what, I came out closer to them than I thought I was going to be fair. Came out closer to them than I thought I would have done. 2.4 the gap. So let's try and push, but we are on the medium, so we've got to be careful. Let's push, but not too much. And hope for the best. Obviously, with how much they're fighting, or it, you know, depends on how much they are fighting, I should say, on whether or not we do manage to catch up. Because this gap, as we found, even when we were on the soft tyres, Couscous, who is a much quicker racer, I will say that, but was on the mediums, we could not even get close. Tyres are taking a bit of a hammering. Oh, we got a few people over from Couscous's stream. Welcome along, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. He's doing well up there. I think he's going to have this one, though. I think he's going to win. .3 the gap, 2.2, 2.1. away we go again. 1.5 now. I'm going to close a little bit in this gap. I'm just going to straight line this because they're all over the shop there. There it is. There it is. Cuscus has had it there. Has there been a bit of contact? Well, there has been a bit of contact, obviously. But what is all that about? Cuscus with a penalty. Oh, my word. Right, okay. An unexpected twist in the tail in this one then. So he's going to serve a penalty. We probably... What's he got? 4 seconds. Oh, that's his race over then. Right, we could well actually have this then. But he's going to be a little bit quicker than us on the soft tyres. There he is, serving his penalty. He's probably going to catch to us, because he will be quite a bit quicker on the better compound. Whether or not now we can hold on to this for 2 laps. Can we hold on to this for 2 laps? Oh my word. This is getting interesting now. Thought I was in 3rd there. .5. Oh, he's dropped off. He's dropped off. Does he give the place back? Is that what he's doing? I don't know. He might be. He's dropped off quite a bit there, and I can't really understand why. He's obviously made either a mistake. I thought he might have been switching places back with the finished driver, but he's not. I think it actually worked out a bit of a treat going on to the soft tyres a lap later, because then they came out together. They were obviously scrapping a little bit, which is how I've closed the gap. Just need to take it easy now. Well, not take it easy, but not make any stupid mistakes is what I'm meaning. No denying, we've only got the race win because of the incident at turn 1 and his penalty. But you've got to be in it to win it. You've got to be there to take the opportunities and all that sort of stuff. Oh, there's nearly a mistake. Nearly a costly one. Magic. We'll have that. Not a bad start, eh? Not a bad start. Checking if that fan is on. It's not on. Let me go turn the fan on. Oh, magic. Magic, magic, magic. Right, now apologies everybody for missing a load of comments and stuff there. Let me make sure I get them, because there was loads before we started which I also missed. There is a load of, let me make sure I'm not mispronouncing anybody's name, or I apologise in advance if I do. Oh, some totally names in a language that I can't even begin to know how they're pronounced. I can see McQueen though. McQueen, one ace. Oh, there's Reese. I just realised that was Reese Bibby, who, if we remember from last week, was in the Jag when we tapped him off at Bathurst. And if anybody saw the short, I put the clip up saying, well, I was saying, was this my fault? What do people think? Bibby came on and said we were not to blame. So I'm gonna take his can be the final stewards. His decision to be the final stewards ruling. But there we go. And the man who chose the Jag for the cup. Now I'm not too sure. Is that for manufacturers? Are you talking about, Stu? Because I haven't picked anything for manufacturers yet. With missing the first couple of races, and then I don't know when the next one is. I might be able to do it. I'm not too sure. Lit Pit Perdelli. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Andre. Welcome along. I think I already said hello. But there we are. I hope everyone is doing well. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Just don't bet it. £5 he does. Well, there we go, James. Had you have bet £5, you would have been £5 down, my friend. It doesn't happen often. That's why you would have had good odds on me actually keeping it on track. But really, really enjoyed that. That was good stuff, that. Good stuff. Interesting one. We'll maybe have a little look at the replay. We'll jump straight back in for another one. Well done, soft lad. Oh, for the JT Cup. Yes, sorry. Right, okay. Is that what I'm in? I don't even know what I'm racing in. Is that what I'm in? Is that what we've decided? It was me and you, Stu, wasn't it? I think. I was about to put a message in the group chat again yesterday. I don't know why, but none of the notifications, no matter what I do for the PlayStation app, works. So nothing comes up. It's really, really starting to annoy us. So I keep missing everybody's messages in the group chat about the any of the British Heart Foundation stuff. Like, the notifications aren't coming up, so obviously, kind of by nature, I don't end up seeing them as much. So that's a little bit annoying. Anyways, right, let's quickly check. You chose it, they said, for the 50. Fair enough. I'm happy with the Jag. I'll go with the Jag. No problem at all. I love the Jag. So if I'm in the Jag, I'm in the Jag. Maybe I chose it way, way back and I just can't. Maybe I just can't remember. Well, we did all right there because we were P2. And we lost a position. And then we gained 2 more. So that's not too bad. This, I think, is where the place was swapped. Don't think you can argue about that. That seemed all fair enough to me. Into the pits he goes. It was then the next. Was it this lap? Oh yeah, because he's in P3 now. Oh yeah. Because then I went into the pits the lap after. Oh, yeah. Checking that we're at the right spot. Yeah, here we go. So we. Oh dear. What do we think on that one? I actually can't remember, Stu. I think it was Group 4. I need to double check. I've been so far behind, but I'm going to get the dates in my calendar and get the stream set up and all that sort of stuff. So, if it's Group 4, I'm happy. If it's Group 3, I'm even happier. I feel like it was Group 4 though. I feel like it was Group 4. Balance of power on as well. So, I think it'll be a bit more of an interesting, not interesting, a bit more of a closer kind of battles and all that sort of stuff. As you know, some cars will be better at some tracks than others. All the rest of it. Dan, how we doing, mate? Hope we're all well. You chose a DW as previous stream on. Correct. Yes. And yeah, as John says, Group 4, full balance of power. Aye. Do you know what it is? Literally, yeah, exactly. I chose it, yeah. Because I banged on all stream about how much I love the Jag, so. Hey dear, right. Yeah, I need to get caught up though. So this is my I need to get caught up on the British Heart Foundation stuff. This is the qualifying. I'm on a 35.063, which I feel like I could possibly improve on. I would love to get down to the 34s. TX3 Levitus 34.9, so very, very close. I think that's where I've got to kind of aim. Patrick is 34.7, which is absolutely like ideal time. I think across the course of the stream I could possibly take off 3/10s, but it's be a bit of a challenge for me. I think I haven't watched any of the top 10 times, so I feel like maybe there'd be a 10th or so that I can try and grab from them. Learning how to do something a little bit better. But we're sticking with the NSX. We'll probably stick with the NSX, I'll be honest with you, most of the night. It is the car that most people are in at the moment for this, so I can kind of see why. Nowhere near the apex there, was I? Right, I fancy doing the short circuit, so... Oh, into the gravel he goes. Can't even manage the short circuit. I tell you what though, for a laugh, they could have made this Group 2 race the short circuit. How funny would that have been? And just do like 28 laps of that. My word. Dory's jumping in. Watch me crash. Oh, Arky's. Oh, Dory's. Look at this. What you got, mate? 34.8. Jeez. Nicely done, mate. Nicely done. Well, I tell you what it is. Don't look at this, mate. Because I don't want you knowing my strategy. So if you just look away while you watch me switch to the medium tyres. I'm going to try something a little bit different here. I might live to regret it. But I'm going to try something a little bit different. Right then, well this could get a little bit interesting. We got Arky's in front, 34.9, and then yeah, Dory up top. He says watch him crash. Do we think he actually will? Or is he winding us up? I reckon you're winding us up a bit, mate. I think you'll be all right. I got trust in you. Let me just turn this light down a little bit. Right, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Jalmar there behind us. He was the Finnish driver who had the run-in with Couscous. Right, get your guesses in then. Why does my face look so white on that stream? What's going on? I turned the light down thinking it was that, but I look half dead. Right. Let's go, let's go. Right, so we're going to pit just a little bit earlier here as well, obviously, on the mediums. So we were pitting lap 7 or 8 if we're in clean air on the soft tyres. So we want lap 4, lap 5 on these mediums. Now the reason I'm going on the mediums is because it's so hard to pass round here that you're kind of stuck to whatever the pace is of the guy in front, unless you start trying some absolutely savage lunges, which I don't have the skill to do. So we've got Arky's right in front here. Not sure if he's on the mediums as well. He's usually very quick, so if I am catching up to him or maintaining pace, maybe he's on the mediums also. Don't quite know. He is in the same car. Here we go. Pit lap 4. Soft sub last 8 laps on less fuel. Yeah, exactly. I'm also of the assumption that hopefully by that point I would end up pitting early and maybe have a bit of a gap as well, so we wouldn't be eating up our tyres too much sliding about in dirty air. As far wide as I want to be there. Well, we've got the run here, we've got the run, 100% we've got to go for this. Is he going to go defensive, is he going to go to the inside? So he was due to give us the space there. He moved across. He was giving us the space. I think he was quite, not maybe he's happy that we'd go for the move, but he wasn't defending too much. Maybe he might not be too bothered if we got in front here for the time being. I don't quite know. Or maybe he's also on mediums, thinking that I'm on the softs. I don't quite... There's many possibilities. Come on. We can have this though. This is the one. Oh, big save, big save. Braked earlier as well there. Still couldn't quite manage to get the car slowed down because of the difference of that slipstream. Need to try and make this medium tyre strategy work here. One more lap after this. Doherty's going to be loving this because we're batting the pack right up for him here. Maybe he isn't, because depending on when he pits, he might end up out in a bit more traffic. Right, let's go again. One more. Yeah, definitely boxed, 100%. If I could have got past Arkies, yeah, then ideal. Just hoping he doesn't box the same time or the lap after. It turns out he's been on the mediums as well. Obviously, it'd be ideal for me if it turns out he's been on the softs, but we've matched pace with him. Yes, we've struggled to get past due to the nature of the track, but got to go one more lap. We don't want to get a penalty. Ah, man. By default, we've ended up having to do one more lap because we couldn't cross the pit line on the pit lane entry. His speed differential was huge there, and I just totally misjudged it. Wasn't quick enough to judge it properly. Just tapped the back of him, and then as I lifted off that gas, just unsettled the car too much. Underrated track. It's underestimated as well. Underrated and underestimated. Myself right on the apex there. Had to let P7 through as well. Well, it was P8. This guy in front, now P7. Had to let him through there. Be way too unfair to carry on as I was from serving that penalty and block his run right on the. Oh no! I've had a nightmare here. Oh, I've had a nightmare here. Make sure you let him pass. Let me watch my phone so I can catch his name. Be letting him past for sure. Where is he? Why is he taking so long to catch up? Come on. Come on. There we go. He's got it. He's got it. Oh, proper unfortunate that. Proper unfortunate that. What a nightmare. I thought I'd brake like fairly on the marks for that, but then I realised he had someone in front of him, so he would have been braking a bit earlier. And then I just totally balls did the whole thing up, to be honest with you. So recovery race it is. We're on the softs though, so hopefully we can try and claw something back to anybody who's maybe on the mediums at the moment. Try and clear this guy if we can do. There we go, a few people coming off the soft tyres now, so... Oh man, honestly, what an absolute nightmare all round. Back out of that one there. Geordie goes into the pits now, lap 7. This is now time being lost. Should be clearing these guys. Let's have P9 here as well, if we can. Again, losing time here. All this time spent running wide. We've still not been able to get past him while he's been out onto the grass. I have to be quite quick here on getting past, I think. Let's not have a repeat though of the same mistake. We've got the exit. Break a whole lot later. You run out wide though. Right, P7 and 8 up ahead. Let's have these guys. We need to salvage something from this race. And right now it comes in the form of as many positions as we can back up the grid. Again, so much time. Spooked him a bit there, I think. That'll do. That's what you call the Max Verstappen effect. You see someone going for a move as crazily as that, and you think, right, I'll just stay out of his way. Actually, I'd rather keep my car intact. Yeah, P7. Yeah, maybe he's realistic. Got held up a little bit on those last couple of laps, so. Look at that, there's the difference. 2/10 up when you've not got anybody in front of you. Easy to assume that the slipstream will help you out when realistically you'd sometimes be better off without someone in front of you. Especially on a track like this, so many twists and turns, you need the downforce, you need the clear air. P7, as we say, maybe is realistic. 2.4 the gap. Down to 2.2. Below 2 seconds now. There we go, we've done fastest lap. 36.7, it's not that great to be fair, but 1P7, last 2 laps. Let's see if we can do it. .3 now. Now we're going to start getting affected by the dirty air a bit here. Come on, 9/10. Within 9/10. Five tenths. We're having this, regardless of what's happening here, we're having this. Just full stop. Pick my spot though. Gonna be difficult this. he's just going to go ultra defensive now. It's going to have to be into this last corner. Ah, maybe he's not. Nah, maybe not. Well, definitely not, clearly. Ah, nightmare. Could have maybe had P7 there. Should have maybe went. I don't know. I wasn't close enough to go for removing the hairpin out of the second sector, so. Ah, could have been better. Could have been better, that's for sure. We'll take it though. Congrats to Dory as well. P1, nicely done, mate. Nicely done. Really, really well done. Jalmar got P2. Arky's with the P3. Final spot on the podium. Let's get the Jaffa Cakes on the go. Arky's, we did the same strategy. We started on the mediums as well. So you are all good, mate. Do not worry. Good race in that, though. I thought it seemed strange that I was able... You're probably a bit quicker than me, so... I thought it seemed strange that I was able to stay on the back of you. I was assuming you might have been on the soft tyres, so I thought it seemed really strange that I was as quick on the mediums, but that explains it. We were both on the same tyres, so no, good race that, mate. Seen that you got the podium. Nicely done, well done. Dory as well, mate. Congrats. Race win. I'm going to go straight in again, though. I'm going to see if we can improve this quali time. See if we can improve this quali time. We'll get 3 laps in. Come on. Yes! 34.9. Get in. John, how we doing? Hope we're all well, mate. Hope we're all well. We can improve on this a little bit more, you know. We can possibly get a 0.8 here. For starters. That's the one. That's the one. Hold it. Yes. Yes, yes. 3/10 up. Come on. I just took a gamble there. That fourth gear would see me round that right-hander. Lost a bit of time here. Quite aggressive and a little bit sloppy. Lost about a 10th there. Two and a half tenths up overall. Bit of time lost in the last sector. We can get a 0.6 there. I think if we do go one more, we can get 0.5. Took off too much speed there into turn 1. Right, I'm happy with a 0.6 then. I'm fairly happy with a 0.6. Fairly happy. That's not too bad. No, the new time trial I haven't done. I haven't done the new time trial. No. Sardegna, isn't it? Meant to be quite an easy one. Apparently. But when is staying within like 2% or whatever it is of the top 10 ever been easy? But yeah. Right, happy with that. Cheers, Dory. That one's not too bad. That I'm happy with it. Really happy with it. We're beaten. We're beaten to pole position by 2 thousandths. Look at that. Oh, we got Bibby, we got Arkies, and we got Dory in this one. Best of luck, fellas. Best of luck. Happy with that quali, I've got to be honest. Really happy with that quali. Going to start on the soft tyres because we're fairly evenly matched to this guy in front. In fact, actually, top 3 is very close there. Top 3 is all within half a tenth. Not even that. Electric TSL, welcome along, mate. Welcome along. Thank you for tuning in. I had to double check. I had to look really closely there. I had to double check what that what your name said there. Hope we are all well. Thank you for stopping by. What an absolute hero. Are you in this race by any chance or not? Forgot to change tyres, so you'll be starting on the... So, right, okay. Dory's... Is that, however, chat, is that a Lewis Hamilton double bluff? Bono, my tyres are the wrong tyres? Or is he actually on the mediums? What do we think? Is Dory giving us a bit of a bluff there, do we reckon? Well, we're definitely starting on the softs because this guy's fairly evenly matched to us here. So I feel like if there's going to be a chance early doors, we might as well try and take it. Oh, he backs us up a lot there, braking very, very early. Absolutely right on the back of him here. Could not be any closer. If we tried. Let's get the exit here. Let's get the exit. The best thing that we can do here is just try and stay on the back of him. Just try and have him down the pit straight. There we go. Got to watch because we're going to be going so much quicker here though. It's worth a look to try and put him off there. I don't think it was ever quite going to work. If I find out this guy's on the medium tyres as well, I'm going to be absolutely devastated. Realistically, that is a strategy you could probably go with and win from the front here. Not that strategy. That's not what you want, buddy. Oh, you'll love to see it. I actually hate to see it, to be honest. Genuinely, because I was enjoying a good scrap there. As much as we were just chasing him for those first 2 laps, I was looking forward to a bit of battling. Now I just have to wait for me to make a mistake, which is guaranteed still, before I drop back into the grasp of these guys behind and have a battle with them instead. Bosh. Gift, exactly, Gift indeed, gift indeed. I just need to not gift it back, that's the problem. I need to not gift it back. It's a weird kind of... With this track, I genuinely don't know if I love it or if I hate it. As I'm driving it, I kind of hate it. It's really sort of... But when I see a daily race here, I think, oh, that'll be good racing. So it's like... I like it for some of the racing that it can generate. But in the Group 2s, I mean, obviously it's a little bit more tricky. But I think the fact that it's harder to pass kind of makes it, kind of settles things down almost. But as a track to actually drive, it's because I struggle with it so much. It really doesn't flow. It's like a hard work, kind of a lot of effort, control, patience. That kind of track, I'm not a fan of that. I don't have the patience for it. Like this corner here is just it's just an awful corner. It's a great corner, but it's an awful corner, and I'm sure we all know what I mean. Oh, don't do that. All that. Please remember, hit the like, absolutely. Oh, picture and sound all good. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. I think we finally got to a point, it took us a while, didn't it? But we finally got to a point where the quality of the stream is now actually okay. We had loads of issues with it, as I'm sure we all remember. The amount of stream, it used to really, really annoy me. The amount of streams that we ended up having to bloody cancel or start again, or just say, oh, bear with me, while it jumps and skips and freezes and hops and everything else. But we're finally there, I think. But yes, if you haven't done already, please do hit the like button on the stream. It goes a long, long way to helping such a tiny little minute channel like this. The next 12 months for this channel, honestly, I'm going to end up spending, hopefully in a good way, you'll be sick of the sight of me this year. I can't wait for the F1 season to start again. Going to be plenty of content on that, which I'm looking forward to. Oh, Geordie's up to P2. I need to watch here actually, because looking at that, the lap time, the gap to Geordie is dropping quite a bit. I've started taking it easy. Well, not easy, but I'm still pushing quite a bit, but consciously trying to make sure I don't bin it at the same time, if you know what I mean. Which tends to slow you down just a little bit, so I'm trying to make sure. .4 gaps remaining about the same at the moment. A little bit of fighting early doors. Feel like I maybe get one more lap out of these tyres. Conscious of not wanting to go too far on them, however. So maybe he's pitting end of this lap. TJC, how we doing, mate? Hope we're all well. Good to see you back in chat, mate. Hope we are all good. Are you on the dailies this week? What are you thinking? What's your thoughts? Overall, I would say I am a fan. And I need to say as well, by the way, everybody, a huge, huge thank you again for tuning in to the 12-hour stream. We've had nearly about 900 views in total across both those streams. There we go. 900 views in total across all those streams, which is obviously not too bad. There's channels that would be absolutely gutted if they got 900 views on a stream, but for me, I'm quite chuffed at the minute. Plenty new faces in chat and subscribing to the channel and all that sort of stuff, some of which we're seeing back here tonight, which is absolutely mega. Right, I'm going into the pits here. Braking just a little bit early because those fronts are absolutely done in. Right, Dory's going to be the one to watch here because he's on the soft tyres. He was telling the truth then. Oh, here we go. This guy takes the race lead. I hope he hasn't been into the pits. I really hope he hasn't been into the pits. Because otherwise we've got a bit of work to do. Otherwise that means he's undercut us tremendously well. I'll tell you what it is, he's breaking away. He could be on the soft tyres here, you know. He might have already pitted and been on the soft tyres and now breaking his way through the field. It can be quite easy to make progress from further back if you pit earlier because you're not going to be having so much dirty air to contend with. He might actually be in the actual lead here, you know. And I have to be careful. If he doesn't pit end of this lap, I'm going to presume that we're racing him. Don't think he has. I'm really hoping he hasn't. Really hoping he's not been into the pits, but he's got really good pace. You wouldn't have that pace on the mediums, and you wouldn't have that pace on a one set of softs that's done 8 laps. It's just not possible. I mean, if he pits now, then I will commend him for his awesome pace and the gap that he's just managed to build. That we're racing him. He is flying. He started on the mediums, pitted early, gone onto the softs, and he's just ran in clear air. So we're going to have to stay on the back of him here because these next few laps is where he's going to lose a bit of life out the softs, and is hopefully where we try and catch back up. I think we're definitely racing him here, you know. .8. He's still breaking away. He's yeah, 100%. He's on the soft tyres. He's pitted early, I think. Well, I say pitted early. He's done the 4 or 5 laps that you want to do on the mediums, I reckon. Right, well, this makes things a challenge. he's had a poor exit there, but we've also had a nightmare. We've gained 4 tenths to him, and we've had a nightmare, and we've gained 4 tenths, so it shows that he's had a bit of an error there. Fair play to him, he's done this, you know. He's rapid. He is absolutely rapid. He's probably pulling about 3-4 tenths a lap to us there on average. As I say though, I suspect he's on the... Man. I think he's on the soft tyres. Either that or he's just a bit quicker than us overall, and therefore he's pulling that time out on the mediums. I didn't think we were that off the pace on the mediums, but if you think about it though, if you pit early on the mediums, you do your laps on them, you get rid of them, you jump onto the softs, you've got loads of clean air. Think about how easy it is going to be to get so many undercuts on people. You're going to be absolutely laughing. But I feel like the soft tyres are dropping off on him now. Look, if he is on the soft, I feel like they're dropping off on him now. I will explain it because we're starting to close the gap a little bit in places, particularly in some of these corners. Doubt very much that we're going to gain 1.7 seconds to him though. We just got to go ultra aggressive here. Really, really try and close this gap. Ah, no. If we hadn't made a mistake there, that would have been our chance because he messed up big time as well. He's done a mega job there. Fair play, lad. Ah, annoying. Annoying, but nothing much I could do there. Well, apart from drive faster whilst I was actually, before I pitted. That would have been the answer. Wow. Still a good race though. Just a shame that. That is a shame. GG Mush. You too, mate. P4 there. Did you start at P4, didn't you, Dodie, I think? Was that right or not? Did I make that? Have I made that up? Definitely checking the replay, yeah. Oh no, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I've just realised. Is that what someone was saying? Saying he's the... Oh, James said Hunt the German. I thought it said he's the German. Is he the guy that actually just started in front of us? I've just realised. Hang on a minute. Is he the... He started in front of us, didn't he? I've just realised. I think that was him. I've not realised who he was. He didn't start at the back. He was the guy that was in front, I think. Let's have a look. I was getting confused there. And now I'm more confused. Because now I've realised I might have been confused. And questioning the confusion. Where do I need to go again? My items. Let's have a look. He was the only German in the lobby, so... Right, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh, no, 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 no. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. That was him there. Right, okay, this was him here. So at this point, he's on the mediums. There we go. He's done what I said. It is what I thought. So he started on the mediums. He's then pitted. Lap 5 he's pitted. And then he's managed to get the undercut. That makes sense. That answers that one. Then I ran out of talent and couldn't overtake. Need to work on my quality and consistency for that matter. It's a tricky one, Arkies, isn't it? It's my quality there I'm quite happy with. Whether or not I can improve on that, I don't quite know. But yeah, it's so easy to lose. If you make a mistake, you've lost a position. It's as simple as that. It's or you'd be very fortunate if you don't lose a position. Slightest of mistake, slightest run wide. That because people have to use those chances a lot more. Oh, we're in the GTR. Should we try the GTR? The NSX seems to be the car of choice, but we'll try the GTR. Pick this by mistake there. I'll be able to tell you straight away what I think of it though. Pretty dialed in with that NSX now, I think. That's it. I normally prefer the GTR. I went with the NSX simply because that's pretty much what everyone else was in. Probably a couple of tenths lost there, to be fair. Barely any need to touch the brakes. Up until this right-hander. You can kind of control as much as you can through the gears. I wouldn't say I'm well off the pace in the GTR, but didn't think it would have been that slow. Let's go again. See if we can improve on that. Wow, I actually thought I lost time there on the last lap. Maybe I didn't lose as much as I thought. Right, there's 0.4 improvement on that first lap. That's a little bit better. 34.9. Yeah, I was surprised to see me in the NSX, yeah. I've watched too much Top Gear to be the biggest fan of the NSX. I don't hate it, but I've watched too many Top Gear episodes to absolutely love it. There we go. Ah. Oh no, we were 4 and a bit tenths up there. Oh, I think that would have been a new best, you know. Ah! That would have been a new best. Never mind. Never mind. Right. We would have improved on there, I think. On our actual quali time. Never mind. Gone 2 races without binning it. You sound a bit like me, mate. I'm normally proud if I manage that. I'm normally proud if I manage 1 race without binning it. Stats suggest I'll crash next race, so I'm going to chill out. And spectate. Fair play to you, mate. Fair play. Couple of good races from you there, though, man. I reckon you could have done 1 more without binning it. I reckon you should jump back on for another one. Right, this guy in front is 2 tenths quicker. We're starting on the softs on this one. Keo in P4 there now. He won the last race, so as we say, we're going to watch him. Maybe that early pit stop, the undercut, is actually worthwhile doing. Could be worthwhile no matter where you start, except P1. Right, let's go. Predictions, please. We've done alright so far. Podiums and whatnot. Slightly more beneficial acceleration there from the GTR, actually. Field spread is pretty mental around here, isn't it? Dropping off a bit here already. I don't know what's making, to be honest with you, I don't know what's making the NSX the car of choice for everybody. I'm generally a little bit more comfortable in the GTR anyways, but I don't know why so many people are going for the NSX. Unless it eats up its tyres a little bit more, I don't quite know. In race, but everybody's going for it, the NSX for qualifying as well, so this is 2/10 a lap over me in quali is shown now. NSX, I think, actually just, even on that turn in particular, just gets turned a little bit easier. Now that I start to find why I'm struggling with the GTR a bit. Maybe it's the NSX. It's just that little bit more nimble, especially through that final sector. GTR for the race, interesting. Most people have been in the NSX for the races though. I think, as like most things, people see someone else in a car and they're top of the leaderboard or whatever, so they go, right, well, I'll just stick with that one. But overall, I've always tend to have gone with the GTR when it's been Group 2. I've just preferred it so much more, I think. Little mistake from me there, 3/10 lost. Starting to cost myself now. Can't hold on. I feel like the GTRs, I don't know, A little bit trickier to hook up round here, actually. We would have actually improved in the GTR on our quali time, overall quali time. On that lap that ended before we went into the race. It was making me think that maybe this was the better car, but in race I'm struggling with it a little bit more, I think. Just been making a few silly mistakes as well, which hasn't helped really, but that's what we want. Look at that, 3/10 gain there just by keeping my foot planted a little bit more through that right-hander. When I get brave, I'll be accelerating in second through there as well. That's when I get brave though. Back up to 3-second gap. Struggling here, struggling. Silly mistake again. Right, my pace hasn't been great here, so we really need to be careful of undercuts and things. Just like the last race. There it is. There it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I'm going to have to pit now, which is no good because now it means 6 laps on the mediums. Six laps on the mediums, which is not going to be very good. JP, who was up top there, on the mediums as well. Crazy. Is that according to Tidge? No way. Well, I mean, I personally have struggled. It doesn't obviously speak for everybody, or I can't speak for everybody, I should say. But I've personally found this. I have made some silly mistakes, which has not helped. But whether or not I would have been any more on it in the NSX, I don't quite know. I feel like its tyre wear is slightly higher than the NSX. Behind us here. Did anyone see, is Bibby on soft tyres? Did he come out with the pits on soft tyres, or is he on the mediums the same as us? Does anybody know? So I would happily let him past if he's on the soft tyres, because he'd be quicker than us anyway. I feel like he's on the mediums the same as us, so I think that is what I saw. I think he's on soft. I'll take your word for it, mate. We'll let him pass on this straight. very good job of that, did I? Didn't do a very good job of letting him past very well there, but anyways, he's in front now. Yeah, I'm thinking he was on the soft tyres, so it's pointless holding him up while he's on the softs. Because if he's on the softs, he'll break out of our slipstream pretty quick, and then we'll not have really any dirty air to worry about. And it means we've not got a faster car behind us that we're trying to defend from. Plus I owe him one, I feel, from Bathurst. Can't really explain the difference between this and the NSX, other than the NSX having maybe feels like it's actually got a bit more of a willingness to do what you want it to do in these sort of shorter, twistier turning corners, you know. Just annoying actually that the lap where we were going to actually improve our quali time was in the GTR. So maybe I'm the other way around, preferring the NSX for race, maybe the GTR for quali. There you go, Bibby's up the road now. We're P5 here. Oh, someone's gone. Top four separated by 3 and a bit or 4 seconds there. That might get interesting. Did I say top 4 there? Top 3 I meant, sorry. Horrible corner. 3.4 seconds, they're all separated by up top there. So let's just try and hang tight for maybe for a position. Separated within 2.3 seconds now, the top three. This is exciting to watch from back here. Although all I've got to watch is the timing boards. Nearly running wide. Ah! Look at that. Top three separated by 1.4. Jeez. Bibby might have been thinking he was on for the win there. Another one, not too bad. Yeah, Bibby must have been on softs there because he pulled such a big gap. Then again, he was in the NSX. You came sixth. Oh, Mikey, nice one, mate. Nice one. I spotted you in there. P6, not too bad. What are you being in the GTR, Mikey? You're in the NSX on that one. Are you preferring that? Or is that what you're sticking with? We're debating whether or not the GTR is worth a look. We've done it there. I wasn't too... I don't know. I was going to improve my qualifying time and it put us into the lobby just before we crossed the line, or not long before we crossed the line. I probably would have improved on my quali time. But, I don't know. I would have improved in the GTR, but I think the NSX is the one. Overall. We'll stick with the NSX. We'll go and try and improve our quali time again. Tell you what we will do. We'll watch some top times. We'll watch some top times. Right. This is a 32.8. Let's have a neb of this. Not your track. Haven't tried the GTR, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, it may be worth a look. I felt like I was a little bit quicker in it in quali, which gave me a bit too much confidence in the race. And then the race didn't go as I thought it might have done. Right, let's have a little watch of this then. Absolutely flying down. Oh, he keeps hitting 5th all the way. That's interesting. But I'm not being funny here. First of all, how on earth is he getting up to nearly 170 before the braking zone? I don't feel like I'm getting close to... I think I'm just getting over 160, I thought. I was trying to make mental notes of miles per hour at certain points in the track. 145 as he crosses the line. I felt like I was hitting 160 there at that timing board. Not the timing board, sorry, at the braking zone board. Try the CLK out. Can I pass? Can I politely decline? Oh, see, that's interesting. Slamming it down to first gear while still turning. Not too much on the brakes. Up to second early. See, he's super tight on the apex there, but I thought the best line is to run a little bit far from the apex initially. Bit of a later apex, straight line your way through. Super late on the brakes. Slamming through the gears. Almost full throttle, pretty much full throttle. Even at the top of the hairpin, you'll be at 90-degree lock there. Oh, that is rapid quick through there. That is quick. Quickly dropping down. Oh, he's interesting. So he's down to first there temporarily to get the car turned. Right, okay. I've got a bit of work to do still then. I've got a bit of work to do. Anastasia, how we doing? Good evening, good evening. Hope we are all well. Right, we're going to improve on this one. We're going to try and improve anyway. Oh, Anastasis, sorry. I did want to double check that there. That's why I looked on my phone. Am I saying is it Anastasis right? Is that correct? Not Anastasia, sorry. I think I mispronounced your name on the stream last week as well, so I'm so sorry. Do let me know if Anastasis, I think that's correct.